Welcome back, Pokefans, to the playthrough of Pokemon Chaos in Vesita. So last episode we basically just went legendary hunting. We encountered Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, and then Darkrai. I told you about how to get Cresselia, but we didn't actually encounter Cresselia. Now we've got the last little bits to do, so we're going to go ahead and fly to the Pokemon League and go into Mount Fru. Now, from what I've read, if you didn't do this before the post game, you can't do it now. In regards to getting the Azure Flute, which was in Duplex headquarters, you had to press something and it gave you an item. Let me just check that I've got it, because I'm pretty sure I did. But I thought I did. Pokedex, you actually beat the Elite Four. Congratulations, you can now head into the vastness of Mount Fru. Any trainer who's challenged the Elite Four is allowed to enter it and face the other really super strong trainers. Man, this is going to be fun for you. According to a legend, there's a plateau on the highest point of Mount Fru. There you can meet a Pokemon that is said to resemble a god. And obviously, you're fully aware of who that is. But we've also got trainer battles. Let's go for Surf. Doesn't quite KO. Right, what we got next? Zeb Striker. I think it'll take probably 2 Earthquakes. At least we're resisting it. Just don't paralyse me, please. Right, that takes up to level 62. Raichu is a very bulky Pokemon. Unless it gets crit. Right, I think it's time. Move the items around. Oh, Torrentium's holding the Lucky Egg. Right, and I'm going to lead off with you, I think. To be honest, I'm going to be a bit annoyed if we go all the way through here and I haven't got the Azure Flute. I'm sure I did get it. To be honest, it looks like it's a bit of a puzzle. Like, I'm assuming you would just continue heading up because it's said at the top of Mount Fru. However, I want to just see what else is around here. Oh, level 72 T-Tar. Can you live Banded Hammer? That's a no. Oh, Aurora Shearer. I can just do the same thing to that. We live that comfortably. Nice and easy. Kind of curious to see where this leads. Lunatone. What item do we get? We get copper. Oh, that's not even worth anything. Alright, need to fly back up, don't I? And at least we know not to jump down. Or even head down, to be fair. So we just want to go this way. Ooh, chandelier. I'm gonna go Greninja. Let's go Dark Pulse, hope for a flinch. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised I didn't get poisoned there. Oh, Garchomp. This is where I wish we had Ice Beam. Okay, Scizor. Right, one more. I'm not sure whether we live a dig. Okay, yeah we do. Never underestimate Scizor's bulk. Right, so I need to heal. Got plenty of revives. Not so much hyper potions now though. Right, carrying on. This place is a proper maze, isn't it? Nope, definitely don't want to go that way. TM for Snarl. To be honest, this might be a whole video on its own, the way it seems to be going. Have a look, we can stay in, although I think you're Ice Rock now, aren't you? That is clutch from Darmanitan. I'm not even gonna lie, living on 1 HP. Yeah, maybe I'll just skip a lot of the trainers in here. Although, why are you level 50? Are you not a little bit under leveled? Lapras, we can go Machamp. Surely a low kick Chaos. I'm saying Lapras has got to be heavy. Still yet to miss a cross chop, I think. Right, let's head on up. Oh, are you kidding me? That's proper jailbait, that is. Not jailbait, just bait. Okay. Just need to head this way then. I see, now you're back to normal levels. Excuse me. Bastiodon. Go Machamp and low kick. You're gonna have sturdy either, won't you? Surprised you didn't have Metal Burst. Mothim. That's a good one for Darmanitan. Down in one. And then Gigalith. You know, I'm actually going to use Tropius for a change. You need to wow. don't believe that. And then you crit as well. Right. Okay, Tyrant and finish it off. You can get all the XP then. Okay, I'll admit you're stronger. I mean, I didn't appreciate you taking out all my Pokemon there. Right then, head on through here. And there's even more of an area to go through. And that's just a dead end. Which way are we going? I'll tell you what, this is a proper little maze, isn't it? Oh my god, why have I just done that? That's why I should really pay attention to what I'm doing. Right. Remember, look. There we go. Oh, that bit was in German as well. In fact, all of this is. I haven't got the Azure Flute. Oh man, that's annoying. Maybe I'll try and see if I can still get it in the duplex thing. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so turns out you actually can't go and get it, which I think is a little bit strange because it's obviously something that's clearly easy to miss. So I think what happened was I pressed the button, but then I didn't actually go into the room which it opened up. So apparently if you press a button inside the headquarters, it activates a secret way inside the last room before Island's Loft, and it leads to a painting behind some plants which you can examine and find the Azure Flute, which is then obviously what you need to be able to battle Arceus at the top of Mount Fru. Again, a little bit annoyed that it's not allowed me to do it, but it is what it is. Maybe the developer will get like a fix around it. So yeah, the last thing to do now is Vesita Town, and this little area over here. Maybe I should use a repel, and we want to dive down here. Oh my god, this is hard to get through. Here we go. Have I just broke the game? Okay, we're back. Yeah. Turns out that that's not where you actually resurface. It's over here. I don't know why it does that though. You try and press A there and it just crashes the game. So here we go. And we are now at P-Ville. Oh, there's an item over here. A max repel. And the wild Pokemon are level 64, which is just crazy. In fact, they're a high level. That's probably why my repel's not working. Right, and there we go. This statue was erected here to commemorate the victory of Temprino in the 3 Years' War. Pokemon never set foot on this island, but still belonged to Vesita. We'll just use the Pokemon Center so we can fly here, I think.
And let's have a look around then. Taking out an annual subscription with the Scouts. Their cookies are all top notch. Because the Scout HQ's on an island, it's a bit of a hassle to get there, but it's worth it. It's not the fact it's just on an island, you have to dive to get here. There's an item there. Rare candy. Time stands still in P-Ville. The village has hardly changed over the years. Instead of more people, more plants have simply settled here. Oh, got oval stone. If you squint your eyes, you can see the coast of Vesita on the horizon. One day I'll leave Flopetal Island and start a new adventure on the other side of the sea. I visit my grandparents very often. I always feel really relaxed out here. I didn't mean to do that. I've read each of my books up umpteen times now. I want to pass on the joy of reading to my granddaughter. Village life's incredibly relaxed. You can find nature around every corner. Okay. West Contour Cliffs, East P-Ville. Right, well, we haven't been in here. You, come over. My name is Esmeralda. I'm the chief scout of the scout community in Vesita. Here we train our recruits and plan our routes through the region. Some time ago, Professor Tribals paid us a visit and told us about a newly crowned champion would be invading here soon. That must be you. Of course, we informed ourselves in detail. We need your help. Every time we want to deliver a new batch of cookies, a Pokemon steals each one the night before. It's been like this for a few days now. Any attempt to stop the beast failed. Thieving Pokemon is small, agile and can even fly. If we get to the bottom of this would be a great help to us. The Professor said you were perfect for the job. What are you saying? Are you in? Hey, thank you. You really save our asses. We suspect the Pokemon is hiding in a cave at the Contour Cliffs. I prepared a batch of our tastiest cookies as bait. You should use this to lure the sweet tooth out of its hiding place. Good luck, come back later when you face the thief. I wonder who it could be. A cookie thief. You really dare challenge me or your fate's sealed. I mean, Chestnut doesn't stand much chance here. Goes down like a lead balloon. Greninja. Yeah, let's go with Champ. Cross chop. Ooh, we might actually miss one. Nope. Still not. And Delphox. Okay, so you have all of the start Pokemon. Oh, it's just lived on one room. In one room, 1 HP I mean. What did you say? Alright, that wasn't what I was expecting. So we need to head to the cliffs and find this little cookie thief. So they said that it can fly, it's small and it's agile. Now I only know 2 Pokemon that fit, and that'll be actually 3. Victini, Mew and Celebi. And I mean, if I had to guess, it would probably be the Mew, because I think Mew's quite a mischievous Pokemon. He wants to be. Right, Maractus gets straight up the lead. Bibarel. Ooh. That tickled a little bit. Milotic. Yeah, I'll just go for a few Fury Cutters, I think. I mean, that did decent damage. So did that, and then a miss really isn't good timing. Right, go Tyrantrum. Finish it off. What? How could I break my own word? Alright, should have a revive, yep. Hyper Potion. And we're good to go. I think we need to surf. Oh, there's pincers here as well. So which way are we actually trying to go? This meadow is more trickier than I thought it would be. Right, it looks like there's an item there, which is just a tiny mushroom. And then if we follow this around, West Contour Cliffs, East P-Ville. So what's up here then? No, it's got to be something because there's trainers here. So much damage. Just remember we're 9 levels lower as well. Archeops. Let's go Greninja. Archeops is frail. Very fast but frail. I got a feeling Professor Tribus is going to have level 80 Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, there's no rock climb, is there? No. Alright then, Contour Cliffs we are. Go ahead and get this, which is a lagging tail. Which way do we want to go? Right, we've got a max potion. Do need to heal as well, don't I? Yeah. There's a cave at the source of this waterfall. It's quite a dangerous climb. Right, that's annoying because that means I need to learn. Oh, that's definitely. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I need to learn waterfall as well, which really doesn't help. Entropius do damage to something. It's 4 times super effective against. Oh my god. I am so amazed that it's just done that. Rampardos, let's go Greninja. Which we're going to have to get rid of extra sensory on. Just so we can learn waterfall. Oh, actually, no, we don't. Because the cave's here. That definitely sounds like Mew. Pokemon seems very interesting in your bait bag. You throw the food bag in the direction of mythical Pokemon. Pokemon seems to like the cookies a lot. Pokemon wants more. Level 90? to be fair, we're just taking it out. I'm not really interested in catching it. But you never know, you might want Mew. Yeah, where does the other side lead to then? Oh, we've got a big nugget. Oh. Doesn't actually lead anywhere. Okay then. Here's my secret bathing spot. I only told you about it because I'm scared of you. Your powerful Pokemon are wicked. So, where's the professor then? That's the question. A team for Wild Charge. Well, I genuinely thought there would be somewhere else. But this all just seems to be one big dead end. So, let's see if I can fly back. Okay, well it must be north. We have to go. Oh, we'll return back to the scout place anyway. And see what they say. What? The monster didn't beat you up? The professor really wasn't wrong about you. Tell me, who was the thief? A Pokemon named Mew. Never heard of it. Seems to be a very rare Pokemon. Thank you for your help, Pokex. Of course you should be rewarded for your actions. When a new cookie thief shows up, I'll get back to you. Would you like to sell to Ventosa Town? Ah, okay. This is how we get there. Restaurant Coastal Breeze. Okay. Oh, you can battle trainers as well. Yeah. Like I said, we don't really have an answer to fighting types. Apart from maybe Tropius because it's a tank. Right, one more air slash. Ah. There we go. Me and Chow don't have Ice Punch. Oh, okay. Sending Greninja. That'll do nicely. To be honest, I'm not really here to battle people, so we'll leave that. Ventosa City of Open Arms, everyone's welcome here. Something new to discover around every corner. We always wanted to go to Ventosa Town. You have to see the Borka Gardens. I'm from the Kanto region. We took a ferry from Vermilion City to here. That's the first mention of Kanto that I've seen in the whole region, I think. Some strong trainers at Borka Gardens that sent me straight back to the Pokemon Center. Right then, well, Borka Gardens sounds like the place. I'm studying for my exams at the Barmos Trainer School. One more bad grade and I'm out. In my best days I was also a Pokemon trainer just like you. I'm happy that I can teach my granddaughter a lot. Oh, it's an empty trash can. Hey you, my shift at the Ventosa marketplace is about to start. Why don't you take this item? It's a small token of appreciation. Oh, some quick balls. I'll take that. I would have liked to see the old lighthouse. It was quite a bit bigger than the new one. Seems a little bit cramped, this place does. I often take my Pokemon to Cape Fin and spend a few hours in the fresh air. That's nice to know, old man. Working from home is very depressing. I'd love to go for a walk with my old man, but I'm forced to take part in countless video calls. I don't know, you know, I think working from home's probably like a double-edged sword. Like, it can be great because you're literally in the confines of your own home, but then at the same time, after a bit of time, I'd imagine it becomes very tedious and, oh, got to get up for work again, and then, yeah. Have I been here? Oh no, I definitely haven't, because 200 is really nothing. And they're just, oh look, timer balls. Couldn't have had these like ages ago, could we? Oh, you a stall as well? Oh my god, you can buy Max Revive and Sacred Ash. That's crazy. Especially Sacred Ash. Right, speaking of revives, we just got one for free. Let's head in here. Oh no, the fridge is empty again. Third time this week. You're clearly not doing a big enough shop. Went to this apartment as an Airbnb and think it's just fantastic. Fortunately, my husband and I have to sleep in separate beds. I don't know, that could be saving grace for some people. So what are we looking for again? Yeah, we've been there. Right, where haven't we been? Up here, which is the Borka Gardens. Oh, okay. There's loads of trainers here then. Well, let's just fire punch. That does good damage. Kecleon. Go with Champ and just cross chop delete. Unpheasant. I suppose it'd have to be Tyrantrum, wouldn't it? He just doesn't seem like it's catching up. Yeah, I'd have been surprised if that KO'd. Close to 66. Kindra. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Scizor. Of course it connects with a Hydro Pump. Wouldn't have been normal, would it, if it didn't? I do reckon Tyrantrum, Dragon Claw. Yeah, that's straight up deleted. Don't know why I even attempted it. Right, cross chop delete Machamp. Oh, okay. This thing does not miss hydro pumps, does it? Spiritomb. Let's go Darmanitan. That NPC wasn't joking when he said that the trainers here are strong. Like, at all. Yeah, you spam that. One more surf. Bye bye. Right, well, I need to run back and heal again now. I think, was it down here? Nope. Oh, here it was. Right then. I'm assuming it's the Borka Gardens that we have to go to. Because apart from that little place you can surf down from here, there doesn't actually seem to be anywhere else you can go. Move out my way, punk. Right, got a full store. Cape Fins north of here. Oh, here we go, Professor Tribus. Poke actually complied with my request. Ah, it's a shame it's in German. You made it here unscathed. I knew nothing would stop you. Remind me of my former self. Oh yes. I once moved into the champion villa in Goldvik myself, you heard it. Pokemon battles were my biggest passion. Wait, what? They still are. It's always my pleasure to teach new techniques and moves to members of the league. At my age, you have already acquired a bit of knowledge. But what you have already achieved in your short training life is really incomparable. Not many trainers could have matched Island and Temperina. So Pokex, I hope you're ready to face me. Okay. Yeah, that's ghost type, isn't it? Let's go into Greninja. Yeah, we tank that. Right, this is where it starts spamming forest doors, which I can live with. Yep, another one. We're gonna end up taking ourselves out here. Oh, so close. Could have done with Ice Beam. Right, I'm gonna go Sizzle. And just wing attack. Wow, that is doing so little damage. I need to heal Greninja. And we just keep spamming these wing attacks. Hopefully you've got no more forest doors. Wow. Level 80 though, like I said. It was always going to be this level. Especially considering this is the final battle, I suppose. Garchomp. Yeah, it's going to have to be Greninja. we had Ice Beam, this would have been an absolute cakewalk. Let's go back to Sizzle. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click Fury Cutter. Alright, Tropius, if you can't finish this, then there's serious problems. To be fair, Rocky Helmet will do it for you. Learning Natural Gift. Gudra. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in. And I'm gonna max revive Sizzle. Because Sizzle should be able to resist all of your attacks. I take that back. Please get a low roll. Or go for something that's not not very effective. Do we outspeed? I mean, I'll take that. And this guy has a freaking Mewtwo. Please explain to me how that's fair. Well, it turns out Sizzle is a Mewtwo killing machine. Can't believe it, congratulations, you truly are the strongest trainer Vesita's ever seen. You actually defeated me with my strongest Pokemon, so I think this Pokemon is better off in your hands. You'll certainly be able to take me your experience. And we got Mewtwo. I found it badly injured at the Bay of Flopetal some time ago. Of course I could not leave it to its fate. So I took it home, nursed it back to health. As thanks, it stayed by my side and trained with me. No one can hold a candle to you anymore, Pokédex. May you, as the brightest star, always light up the night sky over Vesita. Das End. Alright, well. Obviously, yep, that is the end of the game. Although, there's something that we missed. Let's go back to in here. Where's the lighthouse? Not that way. That must be what was down here then. That would kind of make sense. Ventosa is a city with a lot of history. Shall I tell you more about the Gate of Vesita? The oldest city of Vesita is troped up. From there our ancestors populated the entire region. By finding vast amounts of ore in the Vesita Mountains, our ancestors secured us a promising future. Vesita blossomed into the trade of Metropolis. Most of the merchant ships came from the north/west and were the first to hit Vitado Island. One of Alexo's ancestors came up with the idea of turning the island into paradise where everyone should be welcomed. Every merchant tourist should feel safe in Vesita. Lighthouse was erected taller than any other building in the region. Lights and new landscape orchid gardens attracted even more tourists. About 550 years ago, the lighthouse was struck by lightning and set ablaze. It burned for 3 days long, until on the third day a heavy downpour put out the fire. A few months later, a new lighthouse was built right next to it, however it's much smaller than its big brother. Hope you enjoyed my little history lesson. Thank you for listening. If you're interested in the old lighthouse, check it out for yourself. There's not much left, but maybe you'll find something interesting. Take care, young one. Hang on, let's just double check that that's not this. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Although there was a forest door. Yeah, so it looks like we got to surf to it. I'm assuming it'll be to the left, where that little gap is. Aha. Oh yeah, it is tiny, isn't it? Is it going to be Ho-Oh? Oh no, it's Raikou. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can get one of the legendary dogs, depending on which you start with. So obviously mine was Froakie, so I've got Raikou, but you can get Entei if you picked Chestnut, Chespin, and Suicune if you picked... What was the fire one now? I can't actually remember. But yeah, that's all there is to the game. I gotta say overall, I've enjoyed it. It's been, like I said at some points during the game, one of those games you can just play through and sit back and chill, not have to stress about certain things. And yeah, like there is certain things I'd improve, so I'd probably get rid of HMs and put in like items that replace it, because as you can see with my Pokemon, like they're just full of HMs. Like Greninja should have Ice Beam rather than Dive, but I had to use it, had to get rid of it. But yeah, overall I'd say it's a strong 7.5 out of 10. To be a 10 you gotta be something like Vanguard or them sort of games, but it's definitely a decent game. But yeah, that's the end of the whole playthrough then. So next up will be a video on something else. I'm not really sure what we're going to start yet, but there's plenty of things to pick from. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.